Randy the Ram Robinson.
Really? Sounds very interesting.
With the return of the tag team division, I've got 3 tag team matches up tonight.
Oh, you're live now?
I am.
All right, let me get my laptop out.
Well, the first one we got up is Rick Anthony going against Ulysses S. Armstrong. This should be interesting.
Especially Rick Anthony. If I were Rick Anthony and I was told that I had to go against Ulysses Armstrong, I personally would have no idea how to handle that type of match.
Ain't that the truth?
Because Rick Anthony, he's a rather fast individual, and once Ulysses gets a hold of you and points that quote big booger picker in your face, there's only one way out of that, and that's running.
So like I said, with the reintroduction of the BFF belts, the tag team division's back in play, at least on the girls right now.
I cannot wait to see how the tournament turns out.
Well, tonight we will be showing off the teams. And as you see, we're at the ESPN arena.
I like it.
Well, here we go. Rick Anthony's coming out first. You know he's the YouTube champion.
You got to wonder if Ulysses gets a pinfall victory over Rick Anthony, will that put him in contention for the YouTube title?
It will. Rick Anthony has been quite a YouTube champion as of late.
Yes, he has. A fighting champion and all of that.
Well, you know these fans here in Long Beach, California tonight are enjoying themselves. As we know, this is the home where the best action is. And if you've noticed, we have a little bit of an AWA style tribute here.
I worked for a company that had the AWA title, but it was like their own personal one that had like personal etching on it, but it was the same exact shape as the AWA title.
And here comes Ulysses. The landlord of the trailer park, as he calls himself.
The American, I wouldn't know what to call him now. What his nickname would be.
He's not the greatest American hero, that's for sure.
Oh, no, certainly not. What in the hell is happening to my screen?
And yes, we have an 80s filter here tonight. So Rick Anthony needs to watch out if Ulysses sticks that big booger picker right in his face.
Let's hope he washed it off before it goes to his face.
Feels weird having an ESPN logo here.
It's kind of funny because that's where the AWA was.
So was World Class.
I am home alone and I have no idea where anybody is. They just up and left this today at like lunchtime, and I'm like kind of worried.
Well, Rick Anthony's putting the screws to USA.
If Ulysses wins the United States Championship, would he call the Ulysses S Championship?
Probably. Oh, and speaking of the U.S. champion, Jamal Garrett's here in action tonight.
Looking forward to seeing him and the new Dynamite Division champion, hopefully.
Yep, uncle and nephew are both here. I believe Leroy bought him his first Rolex. What the hell is this, Ulysses?
Certainly a unique way to carry your opponent.
They grabbed him by the I don't even want to know what that was.
It almost looked like a Mexican stretch.
Well, you know, Chip Parakeet's always, every time he's here, something strange happens. And what's up, JD? Welcome to the experience once again. We just started, and tonight, Rick Anthony is he's going to start off the show tonight. And this is, we have a special announcement. So let's talk about what we got planned with the women's tag division is returning.
Yes, from my understanding, the board of directors have released information on a tag tournament.
And tonight we are going to see 3 tag team matches. We have announced that the Hearts Rave has entered the tournament. So that is official. We got word that the Dark Covenant has entered the tournament. I don't know how that's possible because Ouija and Tarot are not signed to MPW anymore.
It beats me. Or as my mother likes to say, it beats my 2 pair.
Well, let's see. The Wheeler family has entered the tournament, but they have come up with a name for their team.
Which members of the Wheeler clan are entered, and what would their name be?
I am getting word that Gemini, Piper, and Sage are entering as a trio.
Is that possible?
Oh, it gets even better, Toast. They're calling themselves the Femme Freebirds.
the Femme Freebird. That is hilariously awesome.
They said they got brand new ring attire for this. Shades to their grandfather and his colors.
You know, I think I seen Piper wear something new in the back earlier.
Yeah, she changed her hairstyle and everything. Yeah, but Piper and Gemini are here tonight. Sage is not here tonight. We're also going to see action tonight with the Suicide Blondes making their tag team debut here.
I was very, very impressed with them over at HCW. They're the longest reigning female tag division champions over there. Can the same thing happen in MPW?
Well, there's also, we got a signing of the Cantex connection.
Cantex is Canada and Texas?
Yeah.
It's like a very 80s tag team. Where did the scouts pluck them from? 86, 85?
No, it's actually current members of the roster.
Huh.
We'll find out who it is. But also we have one more team that just entered. They're calling themselves the Blacktop Babes.
Interesting name concept.
Oh, it gets even better who the members are. They signed it on the dotted line together as Biker Jane and Kit West.
I like that pairing. It's very reminiscent of Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man.
I'm also inclined to know that there will be a men's tag team division returning too. Of course, the Breakfast Combo is still the champions from last time. So we're looking to see who will be a part of that. Mother Russia's here tonight, by the way.
Yeah, we're looking forward to how she's going to handle her loss.
Well, she's going one-on-one against Blue Melanie.
Well, after the call-out that Blue Melanie gave her, we had to question her sanity. But I guess tonight we'll find out just how insane Melanie is.
But right now we have a hell of a match.
I'm impressed with Rick Anthony's fortitude against the strangeness and wildness and unpredictability of Ulysses. He's certainly holding his own and proving why he's the YouTube champion.
That's right. You know, and let's not forget about Ulysses' background. And there's the world's goopiest leg drop. Really?
Did he pull off the upset?
He fucking did.
It's kind of strange saying that Ulysses pulled off an upset victory, but I guess in some instance that is an upset victory considering Rick Anthony is a champion.
I think Rick Anthony just got a taste of Ulysses' booger picker.
In more ways than he would like to admit.
By the way, if you're watching tonight's show is brought to you by Always Free Maxi Pads and Tampons, made in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin.
Also brought to you by AA Airlines. We are assholes, so you don't have to be.
Well, Ulysses just earned himself a title shot, if you would believe that.
That guy representing the YouTube division is what his mother was smoking when he was born.
Well, here we go. Our first of the tag team division reborn.
Oh, we got Stephanie Albright and Rebecca May making up the Suicide Blondes, taking on what appears to be Withered Rainbow and Divinity.
These two used to hate each other.
Interesting.
I guess this is about the Dark Covenant.
What happened to Rainbow to cause this change of personality?
I mean, think about it. This woman went from being the amazing Technicolor Dream Girl to
just being a faded, withered rainbow. There's no other way to put it.
I mean, she's gone off the deep end. But what do we know about the Suicide Blondes? How good do they operate as a tag team?
They work really well together, like a well-oiled machine, to pardon the analogy, but like I would sit back and watch these two dominate the tag team division at HCW. And they were the 668-day reign as tag champions.
I couldn't figure out what to do for an entrance. I was throwing something together.
I used last names only.
I gave them a more, punkish look, walk. Like they talk shit and whatnot.
Yeah.
But to see what's going to happen, let's see how they operate against the new Dark Covenant. How is it going to be with these two as a tag team now instead of bitter enemies?
Well, you could grow up with your brother and your best friend, and you could know each other your entire life. You could also have an enemy that you know every single thing about, how that person operates, how they piss you off and everything. But if you have a change of personality to where your enemy becomes your best friend, who better than your enemy to work with? Bit of a stretch to explain something psychologically, but I believe it worked.
We know Divinity is a former world champion. These two are both former world champions. And if anybody knows the tag team division quite well, would be Divinity.
Oh yeah, she was a driving force of the now yes, I was going to say the now defunct congregation. You gotta wonder Divinity's choice in partner here, or was it Rainbow's idea for this partnership to come up? Because Divinity and Saiyan are normally thick as thieves.
I know. But with Rainbow now on the side of Divinity, we don't know what's going to happen.
The only thing I can say is whoever's in the ring with them need to watch out.
And we know the Dark Covenant actively recruits. They look for the darkest members of this roster. But somebody who is not here that should be is Night Mother. After all, she is the leader of the Dark Covenant.
That could be the driving force to Rainbow's sporadic change.
I know, and that's what scares us.
I mean, if she can turn the formerly known Technicolored Dream Girl into a blackened mass, what else could Night Mother convince you of? She could probably have you buy yellow cake uranium from a ditch digger.
Probably. And we have not seen Divinity in action in quite a while.
Well, the question in that would be, is ring rust a possibility? And so far they appear to be on top of the suicide blondes, but I mean, one simple mistake and the blondes will have you kicking up daisies.
And how bad was your day, K-Rain? Ooh, Rainbow just hauled off and popped her right in the mush. Now, please tell me which one is Rebecca and which one's Stephanie.
The one that has just now been tagged in is Stephanie Albright. The shorter, skinnier one is Stephanie. She is quite the analogy I've given her is quite the hand grenade.
But what do you think that's going to do to them to actually beat two former world champions if they win tonight?
Well, it would certainly swing a huge shift in momentum.
I mean, we know that people grew up watching Rainbow grow up from a young girl with aspirations and dreams to becoming the Technicolor Dream Girl, but now to see Rainbow as dark as she is now.
Well, that's the thing about hatred. It could grab a hold of you and fester in you and turn your soul black. The question on everyone's mind, my mind specifically, what caused the hatred?
We don't know. Maybe we'll never know. But I think it goes back when Rainbow was injured by Keisei Hook.
It is a very strong possibility there.
You know, I get the vibe that the Suicide Blondes almost remind me of the Headbangers.
That's actually what I was going for.
And Rainbow just hit the Rainbow Rider. Never did I ever think I'd ever hear a boo chant on Rainbow.
Well, I mean, go back to the early 80s. Would you ever think to see Ricky Steamboat booed?
Let alone Hulk Hogan. But it worked for Hogan.
It did. And the way the thing's going now, it's working for Rainbow as well. Rebecca kind of threw Rainbow into her own partner there. That makes up their quirkiness. And they have some miscommunications.
Where's Divinity?
I believe she is knocked off the apron and laying down resting.
But you want to talk about, you talk about the Suicide Blondes being a well-oiled machine. This is coming as a surprise that Rainbow and Divinity.
Like I alluded to earlier, who knows you better than your enemy?
Hey, K-Rain, I was going to say, hold on. How bad was your day?
I can't see anything tight because everything's fucking blurry.
That's why I'm dealing with it. Rainbow going for the cover here. It's alright. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna push you for it.
Well, despite whatever happened, I hope your night gets better and you sleep well tonight.
Rainbow tags in Divinity.
Certainly a hell of a tag match right here.
Oh yeah, and that's just one of three.
How many teams are actually signed up for this tournament to face the Astro Girls?
Right now, 6 have showed up. So we're 2 teams down.
Well, I have one more I can upload if you're willing to sign them.
Well, if I can, I might have to make room.
Luckily, though, the only thing they have are face textures.
And who are they?
Morse Code and Mace, the Syndicate.
Would make it interesting. I mean, Suicide Blondes are showing that they want a piece of the Astro Girls.
Well, they are no slouches when it comes to what happens in that squared circle. From bell to bell, they will go at you harder than a train. And she hits that finisher. The back attack.
Well, I know Slim Jim would be happy to watch this tonight.
Certainly.
You know, we gotta break it down. Knight Rider, why are you acting like that?
I guess it's just one of those nights for everybody who's all fuck the world. Probably the phase of the moon or some shit.
Going for the cover here. No.
This is certainly tough competition for the Suicide Blondes.
Well, you know Divinity's been known for that divine justice.
Well, if the Suicide Blondes ever work in the way to get their finisher died by their own hand, then you gotta wonder that this match would be over.
I do believe the Cantex connection is wrestling tonight.
I'm interested to see who that is.
Well, goddamn. Rainbow breaks it up again. Rainbow and Divinity seem to be doing well together.
Night Mother could have something that both of them strive together, and I hate to hear that, Knight Rider. Sorry. But as many times as I wanted to do it because the girl left me, there's one thing I always taught myself. A woman ain't worth it. Not your own life, anyway.
Good God, Divinity has gotten brutal.
Well, this is, if you look at it in the aesthetics, punk rock versus goth, who's the ultimate? Well, this right here should prove to you which one is actually better, punk rock chicks or goth chicks.
2 9/10. My God. She's locking it up. You know what that means. Oh, and she was divine justice.
Spells the end for the hopes and dreams of the Suicide Blondes.
But it looked like it got reversed. don't think I've ever seen Divinity have to go through so much trouble to beat these two.
You gotta think and wonder that if it's getting under the skin of Divinity.
Well, you gotta know that Divinity has had quite the war with Rainbow a long time ago. And a war with Gemini Wheeler. There's that Pele kick she's notorious for. I know it sucks, dude.
Man, I was with my fiance for 4 or 5 years when she finally left me. So I know exactly what you're going through. And you know what helped me get out of it? It's probably going to sound like a fucking PSA right here. But what actually helped me get through it was fucking creating people on the wrestling game. And that creating people on the wrestling game got me to doing this now. And now this is actually something that I look forward to. And I have Bubba to thank for that.
Not a problem, brother. Not a problem. Damn, and they're both laid out. If this is any indication of what this tag team division is going to be like, oh my God.
Certainly will be a hellacious revival for the division. If one could even call it a revival.
I mean, there for a while, the tag teams were on the girls' side was pretty lackluster.
I actually cannot drink beer, Knight Rider. I'm allergic to hops. But Jack Daniels, or your favorite alcoholic beverage, does help. But the only thing is, it numbs the pain. It don't make it go away.
What a super kick. Jesus Christ.
It looked like she kicked the face off of her.
That looked so damn hard, she might have kicked her in the back of the face. I mean,
one of the weirdest injuries I ever had in a wrestling match is working a tag match. And I got suplexed or something, and there was a sharp pain in my fucking stomach. And I never knew where that came from. Come to find out, I had pulled an abdominal muscle. Now, I don't know where it came from, but that was the hardest pain I ever had to deal with. If I took a super kick like that, I probably would have left wrestling.
Good God. Good God, I don't think we'd ever thought we'd see the day that Rainbow would do this.
Certainly a change of reality, for lack of a better term.
I mean, this is something I never could have even fathomed. Well, up next, we got the Blacktop Babes going against The Femme Freebirds?
And there's a look at the attire that Piper, I saw Piper walking around and backstage with.
Piper's really grown up. This was Piper's idea. She wanted this. Piper has been wanting to be with Gemini and Sage for a long time.
Well, who better than family?
You know, I mean, blood is thicker than water.
That is the saying. Well, you got to look at Biker Jane and Kit West. The Blacktop Babes is. They certainly have a common ground. The Blacktop Babes do.
I mean, one's on 2 wheels, the other one's on 18. But these two have never won again with each other.
Well, the thing about a tag tournament, or any kind of tournament for that matter, anybody can sign to get into it, and if any indication of any tag tournament in the past has shown us, the lust for gold can make for some very strange bedfellows.
There's the VIP champion. Whoa!
Starting it off right out of the gate. Look at that.
They're wearing the colors of their grandfather.
From my understanding, he's no stranger to tag gold in his day. You never created
Eustace?
the grandfather.
No. Because he's long past. I mean, good Lord, Gemini's wearing suspenders?
Oh, I just got an interesting idea. What if you make a super old school arena and give it the black and white thing, and have Eustace and somebody in a really old match, like a Throwback Thursday kind of thing?
And here comes the Blacktop Babes. I mean, we know where Kit West stands. These two are no strangers to gold either.
Oh no. But I don't think they ever held tag gold before.
Nope. You know, Gemini's been a tag team champion with Amber Cassidy. But now to get to do it with her baby sister?
You gotta think that Eustace is looking down on them together and have a huge smile on his face.
I heard that Piper and Gemini gave Sage a makeover.
Giving her a makeover. Very strange concept. How do I give that a fucking background?
Well, my question is, what do you think of their outfits?
I like it.
Makes them completely different, huh?
Yeah. Certainly gets them into the spirit of tag team wrestling.
And they took the name Freebirds because they grew up watching the Freebirds.
It might sound strange coming from me, but I hated it when I had to do a tag match.
Why is that?
For one, the spots were harder to remember. And two, the constant tagging in and out thing when I'm blowed the fuck up annoyed the hell out of me.
Well, let's see how Viper Jane and Kit West handle themselves. Well, here comes the new and improved Piper Wheeler. Piper going upstairs. Trying to decide what she wants to do here. Oh, Kit just caught her.
That indecisiveness may have proved detrimental.
Yeah, and I have been asked by the fans if the Freebird rule is going to apply.
Well, generally, if a group of 3 or more have tag gold, the Freebird rule should automatically be instated.
But what's your thought about them taking on the name the Femme Freebirds?
It's a very interesting throwback. I like it.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to say this. I caught a little bit of their grandfather's old footage. And from what I gathered, the outfits were made by Virginia herself.
Well, who better to know than Virginia?
That's Eustace's daughter. Sad thing is, Leo laughed at the idea.
But Leo's the type of guy that doesn't follow tradition. He'd rather have his own path.
True.
He don't follow trends. He's a trendsetter type of mind.
But it is amazing that the girls took on to it, huh?
Certainly. If you don't mind taking over by yourself for I want to see 7 minutes. I'm going to go cook something to eat.
That's fine.
All right, I'll be back shortly.
Nice little Alabama slammer by Gemini. Nice move by Gemini, but she missed. I'm telling you what, they're trying their damnedest right now. Kit West is cleaning house. we enjoying the match, people? And the Blacktop Babes beat the Femme Freebirds. Right? What'd you think, Ryder? Surprising tag team combination between Biker Jane and Kit West. Well, we got Mason Dixon is here. We haven't seen him in a while. Mason the Lion Dixon just called out Trick Daddy T. Unbelievable. And he called TDT. That's a hell of an impact to start. I believe these two have never been face to face.
Sorry, it took a little bit longer than expected.
That's fine. And yes, you're saying Mason the Lion Dixon returns. And he called out Trick Daddy T.
It's a hell of an opponent to call out. You stated earlier before I left to go grab something to eat. Did you watch one of Eustace's old matches?
Yes, I did. The
Who
man.
was
Who was the opponent?
Yeah.
It was some guy named Orville Jackson. Mind you, this is back in the 50s in a Southern promotion, when he was quite young. In fact, I believe Eustace was actually, at the time, dating Betty Thompson.
This is a very possibility.
Well, up next, we got the Hearts Rave going against the Cantex Connection. And now we're going to find out who they are. Whoa. Toast, are you seeing this on the screen?
Dallas Starbuck and Kiss like I said earlier, the tag team tournaments can make for some strange bedfellows. No. I didn't even know you had them.
Well, if we know the Hearts Rave,
April was in there messing around.
We always knew that the Hearts Rave was kind of like a Techno Team 2000. But they're going to be going...
Every time something goes missing, I get blamed for it.
I hate that shit.
I mean, there's a very logical possibility that you've rolled up the bag chips. They do come unraveled if you don't have a clip on it.
That reminds me, I got some kimchi ramen noodles I need to make up.
I just made some and I put a can of Texas Pete chili in it.
Any good?
Yeah. I wanted something meaty and it's doing this job. The only problem is I used chicken instead of beef flavored and I didn't think about that. But it's good enough to continue eating.
Well, let's see what the Hearts Rave does against a new tag team, huh?
Hearts Rave, I don't think they ever came close to winning the tag gold, but tonight could be their night to advance.
Amber and Isabella Hearts. Reminiscent of a Techno Team 2000 back in the day.
Was that the inspiration behind them?
I think Junior didn't know about them, and I said, "Oh, that looks like a female Techno Team 2000." He's like, "Huh?" He's like, "Yeah, go back and look at history." Also, kind of harkens back to the old, the New Breed. That's a real old tag team, huh?
The New Breed, yeah. Do you still have Dylan and Alice Graves, or was that somebody else that downloaded them?
I think it was somebody else that downloaded them. But, okay, I'm kind of wondering about this tandem.
We got Tejas and Canada. The two couldn't even be farther from each other, and they formed a tag team.
One is known as the Canuck. You can fill in that one. Makes you wonder what Jamie Conemack's thinking.
Well, she's probably spitting straight lava at the TV screen right now.
Well, I hear Jamie Conemack has been talking to one Haley Jean Williams.
Possible connection to form a tag team?
Could be. Haven't come up with a name yet. Let's just hope they don't name it, and I'm sorry I have to say this, Toasted Jam.
Toast and Jam. That would be my tag partner of what the hell's his name? Jam. God damn it.
Jimmy Jam Garvin?
Yeah, that guy. It would be me and Jimmy Jam Garvin would be Toast and Jam. I was going to call him Jam Garvin.
Yeah, but
is Jimmy Garvin related to Ronnie Garvin?
No. None of the Garvins were actually related. It's like the Anderson issue. You know, none of the Andersons were actually related.
But I thought Arn and Ole were actually brothers.
No, they're not. Could you imagine if Slim Jim Bockerland actually put on wrestling tights? I can just hear him now. He'd probably be like...
look like Percy Pringle.
He'd be like, no, I would see him as a real slim guy. Like, don't even think about it. I'm waiting to hear Slim Jim say it.
The day that I put on wrestling tights will be the day that my skin stops sagging.
Yeah, but amazingly, the Blacktop Babes beat the Femme Freebirds.
Oh, they won. Interesting. So far, in these tag matches, I've noticed a trend, and even though we've only had two, I've noticed a trend. The team that is formed to fight established teams are winning.
So wait a minute. We got the Texan. Oh wait a minute. So we got the Canuck who likes to fuck. So what do we call Dallas? The sexy Texan.
What? The sexy Starbuck. I don't know. You got the Canuck who likes to fuck teaming with Starbuck. Something in there writes itself.
So you're wondering what Kiss did in her time off. Well, Slim Jim had a candid interview. Correct me if I'm wrong, Slim Jim. Kiss McDaniels went to a nudist colony.
That is quite the accurate statement.
I never knew she had it in her.
I had visited a nude beach in my day. Sometimes it is nice to shed the human confines of cotton clothing and just stand with your fellow man naked staring at the ocean. It's quite relaxing. You should try it sometime.
Just don't try it with Bob, okay?
Well, I'm afraid that in my old age, I might be kicked off of a nude beach.
Well, my thoughts is what the hell's going to happen tonight with the Iron Curtain coming on to the steroid-induced blue Smurf.
That is an interesting question.
Yeah, but you did say it right. Most of these teams that have just come up out of the blue are actually taking out established teams.
That I find that to be rather, premonition. I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's going to be a future-telling event of who will win the tag title from the Astro Girls.
Yeah, but Dallas found a partner in Kiss. I didn't even know these two knew each other that well.
They probably met at catering and was like, hey, you want a team? Yeah, let's do it.
Well, no, from what I gather, Dallas and Kiss, they've been longtime road partners.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, and Kiss had a text for Jamie. And let me read this text. She's playing Jamie's game, okay? Jamie, you may have beaten me, but you need to go back and bleach your anus again because your ass stinks. Ooh. I'd like to hear Jamie Economac's thoughts on that.
Well, as we wait around for her response, I'm really impressed with these tag tournament as of right now. It's certainly looking to be a hell of a kick in the right direction.
Well, I just got word that Weird Larry just came out of mobile home. God damn it, you weird son of a bitch. Get the hell out of my mobile home.
I saw a raccoon. I wanted to steal his feathers.
Damn it, I'm telling you.
He was going to show me the way to the gold safe that the Fort Knox has underground.
Boy, you're about 5 sandwiches shy of a picnic.
Do you have pickles? Or onion rings?
I hear Weird Larry is possibly going to make his debut as a manager.
I can only imagine who he would manage.
He's already thought about teaming up with Ulysses. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, surprisingly, Dallas and Kiss are working together really well.
Well, the ragtag teams are taking on the established ones, and I believe it's the unpredictability of these ragtag teams that is taking the established ones out of their element, or off their game, so to speak.
BO4? You mean... I'm actually working on getting Fire Pro.
Wait, who sent the text?
Knight Rider?
Okay. No, I'm talking about to Economac. I forgot.
Kiss. Talking about her bleached anus or something? Meanwhile, Butt Woman.
Well, I just got my text from Economac, and I quote, "Okay, so like I don't like bleach my ass like you do that nasty man stash of an upper lip you have. Plus, like, the only thing bleached is your puffed up fake wig you call hair. And if, like, you want to be all up in my face, you need to step back, bitch. You ain't all that in a bag of chips either. Plus, that's not gossip, because it's, like, totally true.
These two love having a fucking Twitter war, don't they?
Yes, and I'm really surprised at how well I could write like that.
Uh-oh. You know, Kiss is probably going to do this, but she's probably going to take the time to text in the middle of a match, so... Okay, she's...
I don't know if I could pull out gold like that again, but alright.
Alright. Well, I could just see this one now. Kiss McDaniels, and I quote, "Well, see, unlike Ulysses and his big booger picker, your booger picker probably smells like fish and fucking tuna." And it's like totally true, sarcastic remark.
God damn it.
So why don't you tell me which end of the broomstick were you riding, you fucking witch? God damn. Quote.
Well, the only thing I got back was, and I quote, I won't riding the broom, you stole it and hid it up your ass, twat.
I guess the war of words ain't over yet between McDaniels and Conomac.
Well, if Conomac finds her a partner in this tournament, she'll probably end up meeting in one of the... Sorry, I'm having like fucking burp attack right now. If Conomac finds a partner to enter into this tournament, you gotta wonder that if Kiss McDaniels and Starbuck will face off against Conomac and the possible partner of her choosing.
That's true. Oh God, I just got word that Dallas has just put in her 2 cents. You ready for this?
How are they texting during the match? That is what I want to know.
I'd like to know how fast Dallas texted. They did it off camera, I guess. Dallas Starbuck, and I quote, "Hush your ass, Jamie. Every time somebody yells ho down, your ass hits the floor." I'd like to see what Jamie says to Dallas. Knight Rider keeps calling somebody a hoe.
It was Stephanie. All right, well, I got a text here. It says, I've said all I'm going to say, and, like, if you want to stick your dirty ass into this, Starbuck, your skanky, sweaty, whatever, check yourself before you wreck yourself, bitch. I've said all I'm going to say, and, like, I'm done.
Ooh, sounds like Jamie can't handle the heat.
That's only because I can't think of anything.
Oh, God, I could... Uh-oh, Dallas has got one. And I quote, Jamie, not even bull riders have that much luck with you. At least they get 8 seconds on a bull. What do they get with you? 4 till they find out how much your coochie stank?
She blocked Starbuck.
Kind of shut her up, didn't it?
It's only because I can't think of anything.
I know, but I guess. Yeah, but usually Conomac never blocks anybody.
I'm pretty sure that Conomac will have something to say later on.
Well, I hear that Kiss I hear that Kiss and Dallas actually went to the trailer park. They actually had a barbecue moment with the Ulysses. Oh, Christ.
How did that go over?
Actually, it went quite well. Ulysses is a hell of a host.
Surprising.
Dallas drank a whole thing of moonshine.
And she calls me a hoe.
Makes you wonder if Kiss and Dallas ain't having a little action on the side.
Very strong possibility. I mean, one has a nickname that I kind of don't like saying, but you teamed up with Starbuck. They probably were road friends or something, and every time they'd go to the hotel room, they'd pick some lucky fan or some shit to fuck.
And if they couldn't do that, they probably had each other.
It is a very strong possibility.
Yeah, like, you just got that joke? Hoedown? Jamie Conomac blocked Dallas Starbuck. That's hilarious.
You want to talk about a hoedown? How about I mow down the hoe?
I could just, you know, and the Hearts Rave are sitting there trying to take this match seriously.
Could be a very detrimental thing. Conomac could be playing mind games.
Well, at least we haven't had the chatting with Conomac yet.
You know, as I sit back and analyze this, and it's part of my job here is to analyze certain wrestlers and their things they do. The fact that Conomac texts everything, to me, it shows that she isn't very bright and has some naive tendencies. But think about this. What if it's all a ploy
It could be.
get into the mind of her opponents and have them underestimate her to where she can beat them?
Well, let's look at the possibilities here. Look at the roster of the women members of MPW. Try it. I mean, let's see. Conomac has never had a chance to go against Amber Cassidy or Gemini Wheeler or any of the Wheelers for that matter. She came into the company going right after Kiss McDaniels. Well, I hear that Jamie Conomac is contractually obligated to wrestle.
It is under the contract she signed.
You're gonna like who she's going against on the next part of this.
I'm interested here.
Casey Hook.
Oh. That woman took out Rainbow. So Conomac is in for a fight.
I don't think Jamie Conomac has lost yet.
Like I alluded to earlier, perhaps the mind games is what leads her to having these victories. She might not seem like she knows what she's doing and has that moments of brilliant stupidity, but I think she knows very well what she's doing.
Kiss is taking a breather. Trying to adjust her tits.
Or fluff the bush.
Oh, that's right. Kiss has a bush.
Well, if anybody would ever go down on her, we would certainly know we're not cleared for takeoff. That is the most disgusting joke I ever made in my life.
Thank God it wasn't Slim Jim.
You want to hear a dirty joke? I have one for you.
Oh, shit.
Hold
These
on.
couple were having
I want to hear this too.
Well!
Holy shit, the Hearts Rave won?
There goes the Conomac thing. She got into the head. She knows what she's doing. I'm telling you, Conomac is very well aware of what is happening.
The Hearts Rave could be looking for a shot. And by the way, tonight's show is brought to you by H-E-B. Low prices, great discounts. I had to throw that one in. Well, now we're going to switch over to the boys. The United States champions here tonight.
Anyhow, by the way, my name's Randy Randleman. Hey, Slim Jim, tell that dirty joke that you were going to tell.
interested to hear what Knight Rider has to say while I'm trying to remember how to word this damn thing.
Well, while he's thinking about it, let's talk about what we've learned at the Big Ass Independence Day Super Spectacular. Okay, I'm listening. I was going to say, could you transfer this to a regular bowl? Because this bowl is hot. Okay.
I'm trying to find the joke on the internet so I don't get it wrong. But I found something else. The guy's like, if I wanted to hear an asshole, I'd fart.
Oh. Well, Conrad and Jamal Garrett are going to go head-to-head tonight. And Leroy Johnson's in the corner of Jamal.
Well, we're certainly no stranger to Conrad is Johnson.
But this is the first time that Jamal's ever taken him on. I mean, think about it. He's just shy of being 20 years old. I'd love to have been a fly at that damn show.
That's hilarious.
Well, Jamal Garrett's going against somebody with a ring general, I should say, such as Con Ra.
I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back.
But, you know, Jamal Garrett, like I said, he's in there with a ring general who has got years of experience. I mean, if this kid's going to have to be the U.S. champion, he's going to have to take on all comers. Like I said, Ryder, I wish I was there. I'd love to have been there for that one. Hearing some female wrestler have her jubblies out and like, hey, those are nice.
Okay, I found it. It's a bit wordy than I remember, but I found the joke. And well, the joke that I remember is little Johnny wakes up one night and he hears noises from his parents' bedroom. So he opens the door and sees his mom handcuffed to the headboard, and Dad ramming her from behind as Johnny screams and takes off running, and Dad turns to look and laughs and gives Mommy a slap on the ass for a good measure as Johnny runs away screaming. Once Dad had finished off, he uncuffs her, and his mom immediately says, "You better go check on Johnny. What he saw could scar him for life." Dad rolls his eyes and agrees. He pulls on his robe and heads for Johnny's room, but the room is empty. So he heads for the television set, but when he passes the guest room, he notices the door is open and noise is coming from inside. He opens the door and sees that Johnny has got his grandmother on his hands and knees and fucking her from behind. And Dad screams, "Johnny, what are you doing?" He says, "It's not so money when it's your mom being fucked."
God damn, Slim Jim. You sound like Mean Gene Okerlund. You got a dirty mind.
Hey, I got one. What do you call a naked blonde with doing a handstand?
I don't know.
A brunette with bad breath.
That's fucked up. I actually heard a joke from Dave Osborne one time. It was a chief in his tent had a child, and he takes the child outside the tent, and the first thing he sees is a cloud moving over the mountain. So he names his new son Blowing Cloud. And his oldest son runs up to him and says, "Dad, how do you name us?" And he says, "Well, son, the first thing we see after the child is born is what we name them. Why do you ask? Two dogs fucking."
I'm sorry, I killed it. Jamal Garrett just become two dogs fucking. Thank God you're not like Joel Gertner over here.
If I was Joel Gertner, I need you to shoot me. I am not a quintessential stud muffin.
Well.
I never understood why Joel Gertner wore a suit and bow tie without a shirt.
I didn't either, but I thought it was hilarious when he would go into those tirades of his. Some of them can get downright fucking raunchy.
Nothing beats Heenan, though.
Oh, that's true. Bobby Heenan was quick-witted. Well, up next, we got the Mother Russia versus the Blue Melanie.
I wasn't talking about somebody else who was kind of quick-witted. Fucking on Lord Alfred Hayes, that show he used to do.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper was on it. And he was talking, I think he was going to fight Bad News Brown or something. No, he was fighting, or it was something to do with Mr. T. And this one comment he says was, "Mr. T's the only guy who wears more chains than his ancestors."
Well, what's your thoughts on this interesting matchup?
Well, you have to question the sanity of Blue Melanie into this. I mean, Mother Russia was torn down and pretty much resurfaced and refaced the Mount Rushmore of girl power, which is now integrated into MPW.
Right.
She has been on quite of a losing streak, Mother Russia, but Blue Melanie still is up against odds that I can't even count. But with the streak of bad luck Mother Russia has been having, it is very, very possible that Blue Melanie walks out with a victory. But I still have to hang my hat on Mother Russia.
Okay. You know, and Blue Melanie kind of said it herself. She said it, and she said before this, I had words from Randy Randleman on this.
Hey, Melanie, I hear you're having a match with Mother Russia tonight.
I hate a fucking bully. That's all she said. So something set a spark in her ass. God help us.
Someone probably tried to light one. She probably tried to impress people, light one of her farts on fire, and it stayed lit.
Well, I'm going to say this crowd might be cheering for somebody who may be getting their ass handed to them. Well, say hello to the blue girl.
or say goodbye.
Sounds like you're playing heel commentator tonight. Problem is, Melanie may get a skid mark a mile long after this match.
I'm not a heel commentator. I'm not a face commentator. I'm just looking at the facts and giving my personal in-ring opinion.
Right. But let's look in the off act that if Melanie actually can beat Mother Russia, can you imagine the stock on Blue Melanie would go way up?
Well, not only that, if Blue Melanie beats Mother Russia, the Iron Curtain might as well be cloth.
What would make it even worse? Oh, she just flicked a piece of shit out of her mouth right into Russia. Must have been that chicken bone she had before she got here. And you know Melanie with her pre-match ritual.
Rubbing one out while taking a shit.
Not quite. She was just taking a shit. The only damn woman I've ever seen who's open about her defecation issues.
Well, I mean, everybody shits.
Right. Melanie's putting the screws to Russia. Something's happened.
One could gather that the losing streak is taking its toll on the psyche of Mother Russia.
Well, I'll say this. Blue Melanie had to call a friend of hers in Japan the other day to try to get some words of wisdom. And she called one former Girl Power star Curry Girl.
Curry Girl?
The only word she had for Mother Russia?
Curry would have been India.
I was thinking of Curry Man.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Well, Curry Girl.
I didn't think about that, but you said from Japan. I figured it'd be from India, but continue your story.
She sat there and said one thing to worry about Mother Russia. She's like, Mother Russia, sayonara! She's currently a manager at Sushi-san's restaurant now.
That's funny.
Hey, the Japanese love her. She tried for a Melanie salt and it didn't work.
And if Blue Melanie can pull off a moonsault. I think at that point, a woman that size can pull that off. It should be called just straight up assault. I mean, think about it. That's a lot of ass that she's throwing up in the air.
True. Russia got Melanie.
Somehow, I don't know how I managed to do this, but when I actually analyze the things, I somehow mostly always get the person that's going to win right. At least that's how I see it.
Why does Mother Russia remind me of Colonel Nunoshka from Glow? Well, the Iron Curtain still stands tall.
That it does. I mean, Mother Russia had a lot riding on this match. The losing streak and everything, and she had a lot to prove against Melanie, and she proved it.
That means she could be back at the title hunt soon enough, huh?
It is a very, very strong possibility.
Well, Bobby Briscoe requested this match.
Oh, this is a classic match from my end. We battled for the U.S. title multiple times. Randy finally got me, and I went up to be the world champion.
And now look at it. Here we go again, huh?
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna give you this for a moment. Till I find out what the fuck I need to do.
But imagine if Randy the Ram can beat Bobby Briscoe.
It would put him in contention for the title. And Briscoe, I would personally say that he would lay down that challenge.
Briscoe made it clear that he wants people who have never had the title shot before to get theirs. And this place just erupted.
Ouch.
This place just
Sweet
fucking
child of
erupted.
mine.
I've never seen a crowd so united for one man.
Well, you got to think about who he's going against. Another person who is certainly a man of the crowd.
Thing is, Briscoe played both heel and face at one time.
Yes.
And this is his first match as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Funny thing, I actually Just won the world title on my show.
And now he's the hunted man.
Well, if I can get into the mindset of Briscoe, you gotta wonder that if he likes being hunted.
But he's going against an icon.
That he is.
And we're talking about none other than Randy the Ram Robinson.
Mrs. Ramzinski's baby boy. Where the fuck did that logo go? Did I delete it?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Briscoe looked up to this guy.
Oh, he did. He's actually inspirational when they made the movie about him. Must have deleted it. Oh, damn.
You know, and Randy the Ram had great wars with the Ayatollah.
And that's who Conrad was based off of.
Well, let's not forget about 8 months ago, Randy the Ram Robinson and Rip Thomas finally had their first and only match against each other.
Oh, yes, and it blew the roof off the place.
I mean, before Rip retired, he wanted a match with Randy the Ram.
Where's my iPad? I'm about to upload pictures again. ¿Dónde está el iPad? Aquí. The button on my iPad fell off, so I had to scotch tape it back on.
Oh, boy.
There's PTSD, the post-traumatic spine destruction. Somebody told me that was a good name for the spine buster.
And it is.
Sound like you having some stomach cramps over there.
Me?
Yeah.
I just ate some kimchi flavored ramen.
Kimchi. What is kimchi?
Kimchi is an Asian spice. If you want to look it up, it's Kimchi.
I've heard of it before, I just don't know what it is.
Well, if you
Is there
want,
a wrestler with the name Kimchi?
there used to be a manager, actually.
That's probably where I know the name from then.
He managed Kamala.
The dude in the mask. That was the Brooklyn Brawler. Or, well, I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Lombardi.
Steve. Question is, can Randy the Ram still do the Ram Jam?
I don't know, but he landed that super kick with ferocity.
And Briscoe hasn't bled yet.
That's one thing he always asks his opponent to do, is to make him bleed, and seems to be like fighting fuel for the man.
But he didn't ask the Ram. Maybe there's just a lot of mutual respect for the guy.
If you've only seen the bloody wars that they had over at HCW, he would know not to ask for it, because regardless of asking or not, it would be coming.
But we're happy to bring MPW their first matchup against each other here. What a
They had a 3-month rivalry for the U.S. title.
Look at the strength of the Ram.
Is that a top rope brainbuster? No.
Well, I'd say this was a night of the tag teams, huh?
Oh, yeah.
We got a taste of that, what that tournament was going to be like.
I don't know if I uploaded that or not.
And I just got word that it is official. Haley Jean Williams and Jamie Conomack are, in fact, going to be teaming up.
Interesting. It did seem blonde duo.
She said she wanted to find...
Well, if anybody could mesh really well with Conomack, it would be Haley.
And Briscoe beats Randy.
It was a good match there. Randy put up a hell of a fight. But Briscoe showing why he's the champion.
Why he has that 10 pounds of gold.
I noticed the AI doesn't do the alternate finisher of that falling powerbomb.
Briscoe's showing why he's the man.
Well, to be the man, you have to beat the man, and that right there is the man.
And that's all the time we have for tonight's episode.
Thank you all for tuning in, and see you next time.
Well, let's see the power boards as of late. See how much it's changed. As it'll be announced that next stream, Gemini will be defending her tag team or her VIP championship.
Against who?
Oh, I think you're gonna love this match.
My shit is really blurry. I can't read those names.
Well, I just got word that it will be, in fact, Gemini Wheeler versus, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Strawberry Suki.
Wow. My Strawberry Baby Cakes gets her first title match.
Unbelievable. But before I go, I wanted you to see how those three look together.
Why is shit falling?
I want to see what you think. I hope it don't put Sage in the old outfit. If it does, oh well.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
The on-air toilet seat. I don't know why I said that. I had to think of something random.
Sounds like a radio show, like a pirate radio show. Hi, everybody. You're listening to the on-air toilet seat, and we're talking about how bad my neighbors are.
The on-air toilet seat. Pirate radio. Must be ran by Weird Larry. Yeah, it's showing Sage in her old outfit.
Is that the Freebird entrance?
No, I used a different one for it.
Huh.
The Freebird entrance didn't work for him. But I gave him Lex Luger's theme. I guess you'll have to see Sage's outfit. I didn't change her singles outfit, though.
Ouch.
Her singles entrance, it's not changed.
I got you.
But I did make it to where that her outfit reflects her standing in the tag team.
Makes sense.
Plus, you get to see her new.
She has hair? What the hell?
She had hair before. It just was tied and shit.
I thought she was kind of like crew cutted.
Yeah, because her outfit still doesn't, or her entrance still doesn't reflect the change.
I got you. Before you get off, though, I want to get your opinion on the new guy I uploaded.
I will. The on-air toilet seat.
Damn it, that mask don't work. Found that mask. A little bit better.
But you get to see her outfit, though.
I like that.
Still got her edge, though, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that outfit. Where'd you find that logo, or how'd you make it?
Actually, I picked it up off of Coffee Black's old logos. I just put the words in on my own. And she has the stars just like her sisters.
I noticed that.
And she still wears the brace.
It's even red and everything. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, that's... So just imagine how all three of them would work together.
I like the idea of that. Other than the beautiful people, I don't think there's ever been a female faction.
Well, I think it would work. Alright, let's see what... He hasn't been uploaded, has he?
Yeah, I uploaded him. It's under the NPW tag.
Well, I'm looking at the others too, so just to see what we got.
Michael Jordan. I always downloaded Michael Jordan in the old games. I don't know why. It was just really fun to have him in the show. His name is Hito Giroshi. Put a lot of effort into those tights.
Let's see what you've done. Ooh, I like the throwback to Tajiri a little bit. I'm gonna have to find a spot to. I see Demon Death's back up too. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to get this one.
And my favorite thing about Hito is the entrance. I love what I did with the entrance. And I waited 2 weeks to give him them tights.
And it was worth it, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to drop a character. I think I can drop Arachnophobia for now because I don't have anything planned with her right now. But I like that elf. But I like that elf. I think Demon Death should come in on. Who should he come back? Since it's his return? Who should he come back to fight?
Jamal Garrett.
Still, the man can't make a coherent sentence.
Jamal Garrett, get me out and down and get your biscuits. Fucking butter.
That's like a goddamn promo with AFK. Is that fried chicken?
You're gonna step in the ring with me. You're gonna learn real fast why I was a former Texas Ranger. I smell cotton candy. You want to talk about hard times. Hard times is when you stand there trying to give a promo and then you forget half the shit you were trying to say.
And you have to talk with a lisp. Oh no! Don't you talk about that wind-breaking shit!
Windbreaker.
I don't know, I was trying to do my best Piper, go on a weird rant.
You want to talk about Piper? I was Piper before Piper was cool. You look like alfalfa.
Roddy Piper meeting Ulysses S. Armstrong. Go for it. I gotta hear this.
What mental institution did you find your place out of?
I know mental institution, man.
My name's Ulysses S. Armstrong. Don't you dare ask me that S and stand bar.
Will you stand for shit? Slim Jim. I fucking love Slim Jim.
I can't keep a straight face on that. I tell you what, you gotta look at this big booger picker right here.
Damn. Why is this so hard to do?
Thank God Ulysses ain't going for the world title right now.
Jesus. I can only imagine how that would turn out.
Gee, you think?
I don't know. I imagine somebody like him would pawn it. I need a pack of cigarettes. What can I get for this?
Ulysses S. Armstrong on politics. I want you to make this up because it sounds fucking funny when you do it.
The weird thing is, I have no stance on politics. I am registered independent.
What would he do?
I don't know. What's your political stance? You created him, so I'm going to base it off your political stance.
I'm independent myself.
Well, you got one company who's a bunch of fat asses as just an elephant, then you got another one that's a donkey because they're a bunch of jackasses.
And then he looks at Weird Larry and says, pull my finger.
Take me out to the ball game.
I don't know. You do a pretty damn good fucking Ulysses yourself. I think you may give, but I don't know. Mine just sounds a little more, I don't know. Which one sounds better?
I personally think yours is better because it's your creation.
I'm just wondering because at this point, it's just when I'm doing his voice, I have to go off on this stupid tangent.
That's what it is about. You have to be that that tangent.
This is why I never ran for president!
Hey, Ulysses.
Yeah, what?
How do you feel about when your finger slips through the toilet paper after wiping your ass?
I tell you what, it kind of sucks having this big booger picker right here whenever I have to wipe my ass. And sometimes I give myself an enema.